You know, a place we all know. There's the Magic Guild here, there's Nightmare Zone, a house portal. There's a lot to do in this place. And I'm gonna be region locked here on a chunk locked group Iron Man account. 3 other people will be on opposite sides of the map, spread throughout, helping each other along our way, never being able to see each other face to face. During this time, our end goals will be to open the entire map by completing certain tasks in each chunk to unlock more chunks. Once we reach each other, we'll be able to expand our maps together and do content together. Until then, we stand alone as a group Iron Man. So this is our new series. Yeah, we're going to be doing a chunk locked, area locked group Iron Man. So we got Semi over here, who's starting in Sears Village. We got Llama, who's starting in Canifis. And we got I Love, who's starting in Carid. We are all starting in those areas. And there are a couple things we need to do first. We're going to do Rune Mysteries, and we are going to do Druidic Ritual. And once those are done, we're good. Obviously, Llama here has a little bit more complications. To unlock his first chunk, he has to get 20 combat, because basically he needs to start the Slayer and buy stuff from the Slayer Master. Basically, the way we're doing it is each chunk has certain requirements to unlock the next one, and the next one's randomly picked. But for now, we just have to grind. But he has to get level 20 combat in his area, his first chunk. So before he goes to Canifis, we're going to go ahead and get him to 20 combat so he can actually do Priest in Peril. So let's go ahead and get started. Shadow from the far, far future here. I realized I didn't really explain it. So we're using a program that tells us the tasks in the area. There are some issues with it, and this man's ruining my shot, of course. But basically it gives us the general idea of what we have to do in each chunk in order to unlock another chunk. So for example, in my first chunk, I have to get 50 cooking to make a chocolate cake. That's just one of the tasks I have to do. I also have to kill one of everything. There are certain exceptions to that, such as if we have a skilling grind, such as if we have a rune ore in our area, we just have to process the rune ore. We don't actually have to make the highest tier thing with it. We just have to do the lowest tier thing with it. So we all play Snowflake Iron Man. We're all taskers. So we all have generate task accounts. So we don't want to kill ourselves with this series. We just want to have fun and enjoy ourselves. So those are essentially the rules. There's going to be more descriptive stuff in the description below, so make sure you check that out for the in-depth version of the rules, and comment any questions you have. I know these clips are going to be kind of all over the place because this is kind of the start of it, but yeah, just enjoy. All right, so Castaways is taken, so we're going to do the Castaways.
Yeah, just capitalize the
So
T.
I did, yeah.
So we're literally just going to completely copy someone else.
Copying if we
The Suicide Squad.
I know we're both on high scores right next to each other.
Group name is available. Cool?
Yeah, I'm cool. Let's go with the Castaways. Wait, no, let's fuck these boars up. Fuck them up.
God, no.
Fuck them up. We gotta help the boar killer.
Get him.
Pile him. We did it. We killed it. Did anyone hit once even?
I hit a 1.
I don't think I did it.
I hit 0 on every
I might have hit a 1.
My very first hit I hit, and then nothing after that.
That's delightful.
I see.
Yeah.
Does anyone need to
I can't see
before we
anyone
go?
on the high scores. Nah.
No, let's just send it.
Actually,
Okay,
Oh
I
wait, no,
banked all
actually
my
no. We should actually bank.
yo.
All right.
This,
Hey, so
All right, we are here on the mainland, and we just got an emerald already. So we're all here. We're gonna go do our quests. Yeah, I was 3rd to kill the cow. Get wrecked.
I wasn't paying attention, and I'm already down to 7 health.
I didn't get hit once. 2nd to kill the chicken.
hey,
There we go. We finally killed a bear.
I cheated on this bear.
There's the rat meat. I did not cheat. I killed that bear fair and square.
I just healed too.
Just left Nick to die to the Dark Wizards.
We all put.
You guys, I
all
was just
put Ron on
following
at
you,
the
and then I
same
got
time.
trapped somehow.
Oh, that's great. So at this point, you're probably thinking, oh, that was a good start. Why is there about to be a jump? Well, I suck at recording. That's the short and thick of it. I completely screwed up like 7 clips. I recorded the wrong screen entirely. And yeah. The good news is that Llama is also making content on this. So if you want to see the hilarity that ensued in this whole segment, go check out his channel because it's definitely worth a watch, trust me. Link will be in the description below. All right, and here we are in our starting chunk. So we are using the region locker plugin. So basically we can't leave this chunk until certain tasks are completed. And those tasks are on this right here. So this is another, basically an app that shows you the chunks. Everyone has their own chunks. I'll show you what everyone else is soon. But these are the tasks we have to do. We're not doing like a, you have to do every single thing in that area to leave. We're doing kind of like a non-kill ourselves version of that. So it's more of, we just have to do basically a little bit of everything. We need to get all these stats. We need to get the best in slot gear in that area and then kill one of everything in the area. So yeah. So let's go over what everyone's else is. So Semi is starting in the Sears Village chunk here. So he has a bunch of stuff he has to do here. And that's his starting chunk. Nick will be starting in El Kharid as well as Llama until he gets the stats needed. Once he gets the stats needed for 20 combat to go do Priest in Peril, then he's going to go to his Canifis chunk, which is this one right here. So he has a lot of grinds to go, especially because of this food shop. So there's going to be a lot of grinding from everyone. So let's just hop into my side. The first thing I'm going to do is get my thieving up a little bit. We need money for about 6,000 potatoes to get to 50 cooking. And while I'm waiting for some shrimp to get delivered to get to 7 cooking, then I may as well get some money for those potatoes. We got an upgrade on the account, boys. Bronze medium helmet.
I need that.
Oh, that's huge.
It's actually worse, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't, the problem is it doesn't show the stats of the hardcore group fireman helmet, but I'm pretty sure it's worse. So this is my method for leveling cooking. Buying potatoes, hopping, buying more, then cooking them, then baking them, because they need food. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really bad at making clips. We got 30 cooking, so now we can do apple pies, which cost money, which we don't have. So we're gonna be doing some thieving. Also, I apparently potatoed the clip, but Rune Mysteries is done. Yeah. Alright, so we've been killing men for a little bit, and we are now 5 attack and 5 defense, which are the required levels for all the equipment I can get in my area, which is a steel longsword and a steel mid-hem. But we also have to kill a guard, which I have yet to find. I think I have to like lure them from out of zone, but it counts in the chunk, and they're the ones who drop those. So we're gonna train some other stats. Alright, so we figured we could help out with Priest in Peril by getting some recoils going. Unfortunately, our best crafting method is me killing cows. So I need 227 cowhide. So someone else can make recoils. So I'm killing cows, which is good because we need combat stats. We're already up to 8 attack, 10 strength, 5 defense. So we have our required combat levels for this area, but we still need higher stats because we do have to get a steel mid-helm. I did get a steel scimitar from Grid right here. So yeah. So it looks like Nick has rolled his first ever chunk, and it's the one north of Al Kharid. And he's gonna be rolling another one in about 5 minutes because there's nothing to do in that chunk. So we figured that Al Kharid you can buy 10 bowls of water and chickens, and I can get potatoes. So we're gonna make stews to 50 cooking. Alright, so while I hop to buy some potatoes for stews, I should update you. So Llama has finally made it to Canifis, and he is just busting through all of his stuff. Nick has expanded Al Kharid. He actually rolled new chunks. So he started in the Al Kharid chunk right here. And then he rolled this chunk, and there was basically nothing there. And now he rolled this chunk. So now he has to get 70 mining with a bronze pickaxe. So he's going to be there for a while. Meanwhile, I am currently 37 cooking and making about 750 roughly stews to get 50. So I'm buying 5 potatoes per world, hopping and then continuing. And I've been supplied with chicken and bowls of water. So yeah, it's a long process, but we're getting there. And then we just have to get an egg from an imp to make a chocolate cake. And there's the blue wizard hat for that task completed. Right now, we are currently hunting for an egg. We have like 600 stews in the bank, ready to be cooked, but I want to get the egg so I can make the chocolate cake right after. It's a 1 in 25 drop from imps, so might be here for a minute. Thankfully, there's a lot of them here. And there's our egg. So now we're gonna go ahead and cook a ton of stews to get 50 cooking. All right, so now that we have the egg, we can walk over to this cow and get some milk. Since there is a dairy cow in my chunk, apparently. Then we're gonna walk over here, buy some flour, and make a cake. And if it burns, I'll have to get another egg, unfortunately. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make a cake. And we're gonna go ahead and cook it on the range and pray it doesn't burn. And it didn't. Great. We have a cake, so now we just need to get 50 cooking. And we got 42 from cooking all those chickens. So it's stew time. So we just had a 5-minute conversation about making arrows for me to get the Stelmet helm from the guards, because I need to lure them out of the chunk, but it still views them as in the chunk so they can wander here apparently. And yeah. Cause okay, so Nick can't smith iron, but he has access to bronze bars. And then Semi can't smelt anything, but he has an anvil. I just hit my mic, I apologize. So I'm like, just give him the bronze bars, makes bronze arrowheads. But apparently they were set on iron this whole time. I just want arrows, man. That's 50 cooking, which means we can now make a chocolate cake, which is our task completed. All right, so our next goal is 15 wood cutting and 15 fire making to cut and burn an oak log. All right, and that's our 15 fire making grind completed. Now we just need to get 15 wood cutting. All right, and that's 15 wood cutting, so we can now cut oaks, and our task is literally to cut and burn an oak log. The reason we don't have any fletching goals in this chunk is because the knife isn't normally in this chunk. I got it from Semi, because he has one in Sears Village. So thankfully I don't have that, and yes, I am completely stalling for time, hoping this log will actually cut, but it's really taking a long time, and there it is, and now we're just gonna burn it, and that'll be that task completed. Very good. So the only task we have left is to get a steel medium helmet from the guards just outside my chunk. So I have to lure them using ranged and mage, so they've been working hard to get me arrows, and yeah, I don't have many. I have 83, but I think there's some waiting for me in group storage. Very good, there is. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this. I am going to use all of my magic stuff up first, and yeah, let's get to it. All right, so here we are. The guards are there. Yeah, so I have to wait for them to wander this way, and then it's a 128 drop. Yay. All right, we're out of mined runes, but we got 15 magic, so that's pretty damn good if you ask me. Let's go to ranged. Okay, well, with 3 ranged, it's not really working out, so I'm gonna train on men until I get like 5 or 10. So currently the group chest is closed, so we have to go to the node to trade with each other, and I got myself a mithril chain body, which I can't even wear yet. But more importantly, I got a bronze crossbow, a bunch of bronze bolts, and like 2,000 arrows. So hopefully we can get this 1 in 128 steel med helm. So yeah, my internet went out as I was luring a guard over. And there's our first life gone. And of course, it's me. God damn it. Well, back to my area. Free to go. Well, and of course, the clip corrupted, but we got the steel med helm. So yeah, we actually went quite dry for it. 149 kills, which at the pace I'm killing with this bow is very slow. Also, this is 3 kills after I died. Yeah, let's roll a new chunk. All right, so these are my chunks. They're not too bad. The biggest grind I have is if I get 2 or 4, so west or south, I have to get a longbone from ogres. But let's go ahead and roll the chunk. And of course we go south. Oh, that sucks. All right, let's see what we got. We have to cut and burn willow logs. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and call this episode 1. I am very mad that I DC'd and cost us a life, but this one chunk took us a week just because of the cooking grind. But oh well, it happens. So make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.